Thank you. Just play it. Yeah, it's great. Thank you. No, meaning yes.
Cantor? How are you? Doing good. Nice to see you. Did you happen to get some light candles? Jeff and Leslie. Yeah. 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 Hey, Alice. You're still on the Misha Barak list? Yeah, you are. Should I take you off? Okay. If I can, I'll tell Rabbi Bear to take you off. You're on the Misha Barak list. I'm not. How you doing, Stuart? Nice to see you. Good Shabbos. Miriam, good Shabbos.
Shabbos.
How are you, Ron? Good Shabbos. I like your black shirt on you. Looks good.
I'm a black sheep.
Oh, really? It's not a good day, huh?
We're going somewhere fancy.
You're going.
The father of her kids.
Father of her children.
Correct. It's his birthday, his 80th
Wait.
birthday.
Oh, her ex-husband.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
The father of her children.
Have you
That's how
have
we-
you had that experience yet? Have you
Met
ventured
him?
with that part of the family?
Yes. I've met him already.
Okay.
A few months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's okay. They're good.
I used to remember these gatherings at my in-laws' house, and my father-in-law, who's got such a great sense of humor, he'd say, and this is my ex-wife's sister-in-law. This is my ex-wife brother. He loved.
Yeah.
And there were actually, right when I met the family, there was a documentary being because it's test. Test.
la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Try that. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya 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 la 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 la. Again, ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya 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 la la la, ya la la, ya la 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 la, ya 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 la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Once more, ya la 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 la, ya la la, ya la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome everyone to Temple Beth Shalom and our Friday night Kabbalat Shabbat service. And a special welcome also to those on live stream. Shabbat Shalom to you as well. When we begin singing and get into the mood of joy for Shabbat, it's wonderful to see everyone clapping and gathering, but let's make sure to wish one another Shabbat Shalom as well. So as we sing the next song, wish each other Shabbat Shalom. You can get up, you can walk around a little bit. Ethan.
That's the way it is. That's good.
Okay. And Cindy and Ron Alpert, if you would please come up. We're going to light our Shabbat candles and make Kiddush. So I know we make you schmooze and then stop schmoozing. It's terrible. Yeah. So we'll continue page 2 and 3 in your prayer books. Page 2 and 3. And Ron, if you'd like to read one of the readings on, or one of you like to read the readings on page 3. Okay. Okay. Candles first. Okay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled lights, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light. O source of light and truth, creator of the eternal law of goodness, help us to find knowledge by which to live. Lead us to take the words we shall speak into our hearts and our lives. Bless all who enter this sanctuary in need, all who bring the offerings of their hearts. May our worship lead us to acts of kindness, peace, and love.
Amen. Beautiful.
The heaven and the earth were finished, and all their array. On the seventh day, God finished the work that God had been doing, and God ceased on the seventh day from all the work that God had done, and God blessed the seventh day and declared it holy, because on it God ceased from all the work of creation that God had done.
Baruch atah Adonai
Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit ki hu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh zecher l'tziat mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha ve'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen. Thank you. So in a typical Jewish service, there's a few core feelings that form the foundational arc of the service. We begin with gratitude, then we move into wonder and awe, and then into love. And then we're ready to pray. The ancient ones used to tarry for a full hour in meditation before beginning a prayer service, so as to be in the right mood for prayer. Nowadays, the service itself prepares us, but we still have to move through these feelings connected to praise, gratitude, awe, and love. In the Kabbalat Shabbat service, we add another element, joy. The Psalms of Kabbalat Shabbat came out of a time in our history when we were traumatized and found ourselves in exile. We really needed joy after the expulsion from Spain when this service was developed. The joy of Kabbalat Shabbat continues to help us find closeness with God no matter what negative or challenging events befall us as a people and as individuals. The Kabbalists renewed the idea that we can bask in our closeness with God, devekut, and that God suffers with us in times of collective tragedy. So as we say the prayers over candles, as we just did, and as we sing our joyful versions of Psalm 95 and the Chadodi, let's begin with our own internal work. What are you grateful for this Shabbat? Name 5 things you're particularly grateful for. And as we sing the words of our prayers, let's infuse these feelings of our gratefulness into the intention of our prayer. For me, on this Shabbat, I'm grateful for my wife and daughter, for being embraced by this community and now living here in Miami Beach, for the variety of challah available in Surfside, every flavor, every size of challah, for the depth of caring and love for people, for Yiddishkeit and Menschlichkeit in the Beth Shalom community. So these are a few of the things I'm thankful for this Shabbat. What about you? And let's read together page 8. I begin with a prayer of gratitude for all that is holy in my life. God needs no words, no English or Hebrew, no semantics, and no services, but I need them. Through prayer, I can sense my inner strength, my inner purpose, my inner joy, my capacity to love. As I reach upward in prayer, I sense these qualities in my Creator. To love God is to love each other, to work to make our lives better. To love God is to love the world God created and to work to perfect it. To love God is to love dreams of peace and joy that illumine all of us and bring that vision to life. Lechuna Ranana, page 12.
Lechun Ranana Ladonai Naharia Litzor Yishenu Lechun Ranana Ladonai Naharia Litzor Yishenu Bekad mafana betoda bizmiro nariya lo lechun ranena ladonai nariya letzor yishenu Bekad mafana betoda bizmiro nariya Nekad mafana betoda bizmiro nariya lo Ki el gadol Adonai umelech gadol al kol Elohim asher beyado mechkerei haaretz v'toavot harim lo Asher beyado mechkerei haaretz v'toavot harim lo Yalai la 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 la
Chadodi, page 20, we'll sing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9.
Lechadoti likrat kalai yalalai 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 pnei Shabbat nekabelah Lechadoti likrat kalai yalalai 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 pnei Shabbat nekabelah
Shamor v'zachor v'dibur echad yishmiyanu el hamyuchad Adonai echad u'shmo echad v'shemu tiferet v'nitila Hey!
Lechadoti likrat kalai yalalai 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 pnei Shabbat nekabelah Lechadoti likrat kalai yalalai 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 pnei Shabbat nekabelah
Likrat ברכת שבת מכוון אלך, כי היא מקור הברכה. מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה.
לך דודי לקראת קלה, יללה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, יללה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה.
התעוררי, התעוררי, כי ברכוני אורי, 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 שדברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה.
לך דודי לקראת קלה, יללה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, יללה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה.
בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצוהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, היי!
לך דודי לקראת קלה, יללה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, יללה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. יללה, לה, יללה, לה, יללה, 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 לה, 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 לה. Yalla la la yalla la 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 yalla la yalla la yalla la yalla la yalla la.
Please remain standing as we continue in a moment on page 29. So this is a poem called There Is One, but it's actually based on the words, on the poetry of the first chief rabbi of Israel, Rabbi Abraham Isaac Cook. And it's about the connection between caring about our own community and then caring for the whole world and all the communities of the world, and the importance of all these different levels of concern. So Cantor Siegel is going to sing a special version of this, page 29, as we prepare for the Baruch, our call to prayer.
And once I start singing it, you'll probably join in. You'll get it.
We hope.
There is one who sings the song of his own life, finding everything within himself. There is one who leaves the circle of her own self, and sings the song of her people, sings the song of her people. Na 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 na. Hey, na 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 na. Hey, there is one whose voice rings with the song together. With la lai lai lai, ya 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 la lai lai lai. Baruch hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed, le'olam va'ed. Ya la lai lai lai, 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 ya la lai lai lai.
Please be seated. We'll continue in English on page 30 together. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzevaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening.
Baruch atah Adonai Hama'ariv Aravim.
Baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael. We continue with the Shema, page 34. Please rise, as I think our custom is.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed.
V'ahavta
Et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavecha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta b'ham v'shivtecha b'veitecha uv'lechtecha v'derech uv'shochtecha uv'kumecha ug'shartam le'ot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkeruhu v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'tem kedoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem lelohim ani Adonai Elohechem
Adonai Elohechem Emet. Please be seated again, and we'll continue to the top of page 39. Please join me in the English. The top of the page. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. Continue with the Micha Mocha on the next page.
Micha Mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha nehedar b'kodesh, Norah tehilot, O Sefer Norah tehilot, O Sefer Malchutcha ra'u vanecha, Bokei hayam lifnei Moshe Miriam, Ze'elianu ve'amru, Ze'elianu ve'amru, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Micha Mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha nehedar b'kodesh.
On the next page, we'll pray together the Hashkivenu.
Hashkivenu, Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu, l'shalom, l'shalom.
Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom.
V'hamidenu shomrenu l'chaim, u'l'shalom, u'l'shalom.
Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu
l'shalom, ufros aleinu, sukat shlomecha, hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu,
Hashkivenu,
Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom.
Continue now with the Amidah. As we've been doing the last couple weeks, I just want to remind everyone that we are praying the Amidah, meaning giving you time after the first three paragraphs to continue it on your own. You may continue it on your own, standing or seated, whatever you prefer. But please note that we begin on 46, and we'll sing the first few paragraphs of the Amidah out loud together through 52, but then through 62, it's time on your own to pray on the right side of the page, or to continue with your own private meditation. So please rise as we begin the Amidah, page 46.
Yalla lai 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 Adonai. Yalla lai 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 Sfatai tiftach. Yalla lai 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 Ufi yagi. Ufi yagi tehila Yalla lai 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 Adonai. Yalla lai 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 Sfatai Tiftach. Yalla lai 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 Ufi Yagi. Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha. Yalla lai 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 Adonai. Yalla lai 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 Sfatai Tiftach. Yalla lai 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 Ufi Yagi. Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekoneh Hakol, V'Zocher Chastei Avot Ve'imahot, Umevi Gula Livnei V'neihem, Lema'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Vezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol Atah Rav Lehoshia, Morid Hatal, Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye HaKol Verachamim Rabim, Sohomech Noflim Verofech Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Bal Gevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Memit, Umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'emanata L'chayot HaKol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol. Please continue on your own. Don't forget the Modim, the prayer for gratitude on 58.
In your handout, you have a supplement with the first piece being called Pure Heart. And this is based on Psalm 51, which we just sang prior, beginning to our Amidah section, Adonai Svatai. So this is an English interpretation by Nava Tehillah. Create a pure heart in me, Great Spirit. Create a pure heart in me. Create a pure heart in me, Great Spirit. Create a pure heart in me and renew a true soul within me, and renew a true soul within, and renew a true soul within me, and renew a true soul within. Together. Create a pure heart in me, Great Spirit. Create a pure heart in me. Create a pure heart in me, Great Spirit. Create a pure heart in me and renew a true soul within me, and renew a true soul within, and renew a true soul within me, and renew a true soul within.
And our thoughts turn to all those in our lives in need of healing, whether in our families, in our friend circles, in this congregation, in all those we know. And I will share the list of people we're praying for as a community, whether healing of body, mind, or spirit on this Shabbat. Gail Ossip, George Lublin, Donald Krasner, Jason Albert, Lenny Hecht, Bill Meadow, Shifra Fega Bat Rochel, David Siegel, Judith Reiter Cornelissen, Elisa Benray, Muriel Dubrow, Marta Leva, Marilyn Sheffman, Bernard Finn, Randy Aronson and Shirley Aronson, Sylvia Levitsky, Roberta Tai, Vicki Engelman, Sherry Werbin, Richie Harris, Betty Myers, Doris Oleski, Elisheva Zohar Bat Panina, Amos Naiman, Arlene Lessel, Maria Bernard, Dr. Stephen Rosenberg, Gabrielle, I'm going to say this wrong, Dissonier, Avraham ben Chaya Vigedalia, Chana Sarah Bat David, Chava Leah Bat Hadassah, Nina Burston, Ella Rubel, Joanna Leese, Bill Jean Smith, Linda Lee, Gladys Lawrence, Esther Bat Zissel, and Alice Miller. If you are praying for anyone else for healing this Shabbat, please share their name as we go around the room. Any other names? Anyone else I missed? Okay, yeah. Thank you. So with all of their names in our hearts, we'll continue with Misha Berach, middle of 253.
Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha
us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu mekor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. And we move, as we so often do in our tradition, from prayer of sadness and hope to one of sharing joy. And I want to acknowledge anyone who has a special occasion that they're celebrating this Shabbat of any kind. If you are celebrating a birthday, or if it's your birthday anytime this month in August, please stand up. Yes. Excellent. I know my mom is watching. Happy 75th this month. And anyone whose anniversary is this month, will you please stand up? Excellent. Okay, I'm standing for that too. Great. And so now it's all the creative ones. So if you've had a very special trip sometime this summer that you got back from recently, please stand up. And if you're expecting to go on a special trip, please stand up. Okay, wonderful. And if you're really happy it's Shabbat right now, everyone please stand up. And we'll sing a Shehechianu.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
Mazel tov. Amen.
Stay.
Oh yeah, stay standing. Stay standing. We'll go right into the Aleinu, page 282 on the bottom paragraph. There's many paragraphs to the Aleinu. Do we open the Ark sometimes for Aleinu, Cantor?
Yes, we do.
Okay, wonderful. Maybe a couple brave souls who just who stood early in the last Simcha moment. Would you please come up and open the Ark? All right. Rabbi Davis and Natalie. Excellent. Yes.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'Adon hakol, l'ateit gedula l'yotzer breshit, shelo asanu kigoyei haratzot, velo zamanu kemishpachot ha'adamam, shelo sam chalkenu kahem, v'goralenu kechol hamonam. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום
seated. Thank you. Our thoughts turn now to those we've loved and lost. As a congregation, we are remembering the following people who died in the last 30 days. For Shloshim, Yadwiga Leonard, Stuart Lessel, Donald Ira Kaufman, Sylvia Cohen, Annalie Pollack, Michael Kropp, Seth Joseph, and Elaine Resnick. And this Shabbat, we are remembering the following people whose yahrzeits are on the plaques in our Hall of Remembrance: Samuel Alexander, Nathan Arkin, Chantal Allison Berman, Irving Blasberg, Irving Bussell, Ida Leah Charmatz, David Max Cohen, Benjamin Cohen, Bess F. Cohen, Ray Diner, Mark Eckstein, Lena Epstein, Esther Fine, Lester B. Friedman, Isaac Fried, Charles Greenstein, Marie Hirschman, Harry Hoffman, Marilyn June Jacoby, Raymond Karasik, Abraham Israel Kirschbaum, George Kroner, Julian D. Lerman, Leo Levin, Nathan T. Levy, Jesse Lewis, Mark Lipsitz, Joseph Lipsky, Rebecca Lipson, Bertram Lokshin, Isaac Miller, Harry Nadler, Ernestine Rice, Richard Samuel Rickles, Edward Rosenbaum, Kate Samuels, Sharon R. Seiler, Gladys Shinkman, Mary Siegel, Anna Silverstein, Rita Stander, Abraham Sussman, Eugene E. Wine, and Goldie Weisbord. And of course, if you are personally remembering any of these people, please rise as you hear their name. Our yahrzeits this week, in addition, are Josephine Blau, David Brick, Stephen E. Busker, Michael Yates Cannon, Selma Dobkin, Murray Feldstein, Regina Fliegler, Lori Holtz, Abe Kinzer, Phyllis Kendall Laszlo, Sheldon Lelchuk, Myron Maxwell, Ethel Merkel, Leonard Miller, Sylvia Miller, George Miner, Julian Pearson, Eunice Rand, Harry S. Ryman, Minnie Rosenblum, Marvin Weinberg, Harvey White, Franklin B. Wilk, Sam Wolf, and Ethel Sepsitz. And if you are in Avelut, the first year of mourning since the death of a loved one, please rise and share their name. Thank you. And if you are observing a yahrzeit whose name I did not mention, please rise. Thank you. Please remain standing. And if there's any other loved ones who you're remembering this Shabbat. Okay. Now we remember also all those martyrs of our people who died in the Shoah, who were murdered in the Shoah and have no one to say Kaddish for them. So we all rise. And we rise also as we remember those Israeli and American soldiers who lost their lives in battle to defend this country or Israel, and all those, whether Jewish or not, whether known or unknown, who have held aloft the light of truth amidst the darkness of human ignorance. We continue with the Kaddish, page 294. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, bi'ilma divarach hirutei v'yomlich malchutei, b'chaye echon u'v'yom echon u'v'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'egala u'v'zman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah v'rach le'olam u'lalmei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudsha berichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Zichronam livracha, may all their memories be for blessing. Please be seated. And I'd like to invite up our president, Jeff Graff, to let us know what's happening in the community. Thank you, Jeff.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat.
So I didn't bring my program because I didn't want to read the things that are in there, but as our summer is winding down, the activities at Temple are picking up. So a couple of things that aren't in your program that we should be aware of. The High Holy Days, we are having them this year, right, rabbis? They fall early in the secular calendar this year. We start with Shlichot on September 1st, Saturday, September 1st. The Erev Rosh Hashanah is Sunday, September 9th. So be aware and keep your eye out for your High Holy Day mailings and tickets and the schedule. Also on October 29th, this is secret, it's not out there yet, so this is secret between me and you guys. We are having our second Temple Beth Shalom Open Golf Tournament. It's a fundraising event for our temple, and keep your eyes open for that. It's on Monday, October 29th at 12:30. So keep your eyes open, and we hope to see you guys out there. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. So, as you were inviting people to remember those exciting things that have happened, I'm sharing one of those. My birthday is coming up this week, and as we approach the high holiday season and the theme of Teshuvah, like many Jews, I've been thinking about this Teshuvah, which we often translate as repentance or turn, or it can also be translated as turning. And this is a time of turning as we approach the holidays. And for me, Sunday will be the 40th anniversary of my turning 21. I mean, 21 was a big deal, right? We could vote, we could drink. I'd stopped drinking by that time already. There was a lot that we could do when we were 21, but 40 years, that seems like a long time. It seems longer than 61, I think, for some reason. But I'm less struck by the 40th anniversary than I am 61, because, after all, it's in this week's Torah portion that Moses reminds the Israelites of their 40 years in the desert. Now, it's hot here in Miami Beach, but this is no desert. It's a paradise down here. But think back 40 years, 1978. I think everybody in here almost everybody in here can remember, 1978. What have you done since then? 40 years. Where have you traveled? What good have you done? What didn't you do that you were planning on doing? The rabbis teach that during the 40 years of wandering, 3 miracles happened to help us survive. The miracle of Moses, the miracle of Aaron, and the miracle of Miriam. Miracle of Moses, the food to eat. Aaron, there was a cloud that protected us because of his merit. And Miriam, wherever she went, water. Our basic needs, protection, food, water. The rabbis also teach that there was this other miracle where we went from slavery to freedom. It's something that we forget, especially when we're free. We have a tendency to forget that. And expressed in that phrase, expressed in that idea of this movement towards freedom is a verse from this week's Torah portion where it says, V'achalta v'savata uverachta. You should eat, v'achalta, v'savata, you should be satisfied, uverachta, and you should be blessed. This really, in many ways, the rabbis say, is a 3-step process or a 3-step understanding of our spiritual makeup. Ve'achalta, eating, represents our animalistic desires, the same things that all animals want. It's that base food, water, I want it now. Savata represents our human aspect, the ability to experience satisfaction. Uverachta, blessing, represents, according to the rabbis, our divine quest, those actions that take us to a higher place. So here we are, thousands of years after the Exodus, and where are we? Each of us, we each have our own personal journey 40 years, God willing, 120 years. We each have our own personal journey toward tikkun nefesh, toward a healing of the soul. We have actions that we take to help fulfill us, to bring about purpose and to fulfill our vision. And where are we as a community and in our world with our shared vision of tikkun olam, moving forward toward healing and transforming our universe, our world, and our cosmos? I believe our timeless Torah is not just talking about our desert experience when we look at these 40 years. And when we're taught, ve'achalta v'savata uverachta, eat, be satisfied, and be blessed, rather it is a timely and timeless reminder to achalta. To eat means to fulfill and participate in life. To eat of life. To take that which is available to us and live it. It extends beyond the television screen. It's nice to know what the weather is from the television screen. But ve'achalta says we're supposed to actually participate in it and go outside and live out in this world. Savata, to be satisfied. And the rabbis say that one way to be satisfied is to take a look at our expectations. One of the reasons a lot of people don't experience satisfaction is because the expectation is so high that you never get there. Uvarakta is to live a life that you feel good about, and that is indeed good. Not just because it feels good, but because it is good in a different way. It sounds great, but we have a lot of work to do. Ve'achalta. Right now, according to this device I have on my desk, 795 million people are chronically undernourished. About 30% of the world. We have a lot of work to do. Not everyone enters into this sanctuary or to any sanctuary feeling like they have fulfilled that basic need just to eat. We have a lot of work to do. So I want you to remember this, because on Yom Kippur, when we have our Project Isaiah, and we ask you to bring food to the temple, last year, more than 70% of the food that our temple brought had expired dates on it. Yes, it's a time to maybe clean out some of the old food out of our cabinet, but we've got a few weeks to go to Publix and buy a couple big things of almond butter if you're concerned that someone's allergic to peanut butter. You know, we need to help feed the world. Ve'achalta. And savata. A recent article says that only 1 in 3 Americans feel like they have personal satisfaction. 1 out of 3 Americans. Can you imagine what in the population of the world, the percentage of people that actually feel satisfied with their life? We have a lot of work to do, not only to raise the ability for people to fulfill their lives, but also perhaps to lower our own expectations about what it means for us to be fulfilled and perhaps share a little bit more of what we have. And the tough one, uverachta, blessing. Can one really feel blessed if he or she is hungry and unsatisfied? The commentator Rashi says that blessing each day means to see all of our days as equally good. Feeling blessed means to understand that even when our day is not going so good, we have to find blessing there as well. Another commentator says that blessing is related to the quality of equanimity, the ability to face the good and the bad and to be well balanced. The Midrash infers that blessing is both enjoyment of the good and learning from the bad. I hate that part. You know, I don't need really any more lessons. Rabbi Zalman, well, probably I do. Rabbi Zalman Schachter Shalomi said, we're living in an under-blessed world. We need to have a redistribution of blessing. Some are consuming a self-aggrandizing and overabundance of blessing, and some are starving from an absence of blessing and satisfaction, let alone food. Perhaps, as Rabbi Zalman Schachter Shalomi says, we need to identify our true blessings and then share them with others and our world and not hoard them. So, while I reflect and I imagine what and how the world has changed in the last 40 years, echoing those 40 years in the desert when an entire generation changed, the lessons of our Torah asks us instead to reflect and imagine, and then to work toward bringing and expanding sustenance, satisfaction, and blessing in our lives, in our community, and our world. It's a challenge. It requires us to do some work, to rethink, to revisit, to return, and to figure out where do we want to be 40 years from now, or maybe where do we want to be later today. Ve'achalta, v'savata, uverachta. And if you look in your Shabbat Vayinafash, you'll find the words to a song. Ve'achalta.
Okay,
Here we go.
Let's wait for the, yeah.
We got to wait for the cue. I got to wait for the cue.
Ve'achalta v'savata uverachta. Ve'achalta v'savata uverachta. We ate when we were hungry, and now we're satisfied. We thank the source of blessing for all that God provides. Ve'achalta v'savata uverachta. Ve'achalta v'savata uverachta. Hunger is our yearning in body and soul. Earth, air, fire, water, and spirit makes us whole. Ve'achalta v'savata uverachta. Ve'achalta v'savata uverachta. Giving and receiving, we open up our hands. From seed time through harvest, we're partners with the land. Ve'achalta v'savata uverachta. Ve'achalta v'savata uverachta. We share in a vision of wholeness and release, where every child is nourished and we all live in peace. Ve'achalta v'savata uverachta. Ve'achalta v'savata uverachta.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom. Hi, Shabbat Shalom. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Shabbat Shalom. Great to see you as always. Shabbat Shalom. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Hi, Shabbat Shalom. How are you? Hi, Shabbat Shalom. Hello, Matt. good to see you.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much. Have a nice evening.
I do. Something's up. I don't know if you remember Shabbat.
I got my reservation, and I'm going back on the red eye.
With me?
I don't know if it's the same flight. No, I'm taking 11. Crazy red eye. But anyway, I'll see you there.
Okay. Can't wait. Okay. Okay.
What a voice, what a voice.
How are you? Good to see you. Oh, Gary. Everybody good? Hi, Shabbat Shalom. Hello, how are you? So nice to see you. One's back, the other one's back.
Right, yeah.
Right?
We're on rotation.
Great to see you guys. All right, love you. Let me know if they work out, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you. Love you. All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We'll talk. Hello. Come on. Careful. Careful. How are you? Oh no. That's not Shabbat Shalom.
Ethan Bear.
Come on. Good to see you. You're so welcome. I hope you enjoy them.
Oh, yeah. Did you enjoy the show?
Good. Good. No. Hannah Teferetzi. Not me. Another Siegel. Yeah. No. Thank you. Thank you. I hope it works out. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, Scott.
Yeah. You don't know?
Yes. Okay. Enjoy the party. Thank you.
I'll try. You're a good person.
You're a good person, too.
Nice arguing.
Exactly. That's what we do. That's what we do best. Right? Right. Okay. All right, David. Good to see you. Keep you up and going. Good.
Thank you. See you, girls. David always thanks Pat, have a good week.
Just keep spending the money. It's only money. That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
You look familiar.
We just met. And it's like he really exists.
Yes, he exists.
Good
Yes.
Shabbos.
Good Shabbos. It was great. Nice job.
I love the last, the Achalta. Is that all you renewing stuff?
Oh yeah, that's renewal.
It is,
Yeah,
right?
that's renewal. Yeah, Hannah Teferetzi. Yeah, she's very, yes.
Another Siegel?
Another Siegel. Someone asked me if I wrote down. I'm like, oh.
My sister.
All right.
Nice.
I guess we have a
Shabbat
reservation.
Shalom.
Look at you. Look at this outfit. Look at this. How cute is that? Thank you. I thought it was like my cleavage. Like, oh, is it that way? That's adorable too. I was like, is it too much? I mean, normally I don't wear pants. I always wear a skirt to temple, but I decided this.